Sacramento Bee reporter Ed Fletcher. We're talking drought. With me again is Michael Glassman.
Hi, my name is Michael Glassman. I'm a landscape designer and a contractor. I've been in business for over 37 years, and we're known for creating drought-tolerant, sustainable, low-maintenance landscapes.
This is my home. We've got 2 trees, and I've stopped watering the lawn, but we need to water the trees, right?
Right, absolutely. Biggest mistake people make is, yes, stop watering your lawn, let the lawns die, that's fine, but don't let the trees die. They're our life's blood. You need to keep the shade going, you need to keep the oxygenation going, we need to keep our trees alive. So the most important thing right now when you're deciding what to do with the yard is keep water on those trees.
Let's talk about our options from low-tech to high-tech. Low-tech, I read you can just drill holes in the bucket and move the bucket around.
Absolutely.
To deep water.
The other thing that would be nice if you did the bucket method is instead of just putting water, ice. See, the nice thing about ice is, and even if you didn't use a bucket, you could take, like if you're defrosting your freezer or anything, you could take ice cubes, put it around, because ice slowly melts. The biggest mistake people make is they put too much water too fast, and the water doesn't get a chance to percolate down, and it just rolls off in the street.
So another method would be to use a soaker hose, right?
Yeah, I love these because this can either be attached to an automatic system where you have the valves and it's part of your sprinkler system, or you can just attach this to the timer. Okay. And then the timer goes, what happens is your hose goes to the timer, and then this screws into the end of this, and that way you turn on the hose, the timer turns it on, and this way, biggest mistake people make is they put the hose around the tree, they leave it on, they forget about it, they go to work, and then the water's running into the street.
Right.
With a timer, it'll turn on the water for as long as you let the timer, and then when the timer goes off and it shuts off, so does the water, so you're not wasting all this water. Okay. These should be your best friend. These timers are just great, and they're inexpensive, but they're a great way of not forgetting to turn off the hose.
Okay. And then the third option would be to tie into the existing sprinkler system and use the sprinkler system and make a drip system, right?
Absolutely, and that's what's so nice about this, because you actually can take the head off, and then you run your drip tubes off of where the spray heads used to be. There are also some things that those people that have a conventional system, if they don't want to do drip, you can use low gallonage shrub spray heads. They put out the same coverage, but less amount of water at once. Because again, what I was saying earlier, the biggest mistake is when you throw too much water at one time, the soil doesn't get a chance to absorb it. It just sits on the top, and before it starts to absorb completely, it's already starting to run off. So if you can apply less water for a longer period of time, that way the water will, instead of sit on the top, will slowly percolate down, and that starts to water trees and plants. And that's the number one thing. You want to start getting the roots of your trees, shrubs, ground cover to grow down deep so that they're pulling out of deeper water zones rather than the surface water.
This summer, we're learning how to be water-wise homeowners. See our other videos for more tips on how to reduce water use.